All right, beautiful people. So, Kitspirational Chats with Inspirational Souls. And I'm here with Bronwen Williams. And she's a joyologist. So, Bronwen is... Yeah, on it. Yeah. We were out and about yesterday. She had this on in the tram. And we were using some bubbles. Yeah, it was lovely on the tram. She was blowing the bubbles up the tram and then into the driver. And what was the guy saying?
It was so much fun, wasn't it?
It was.
I've never come across a train driver or tram driver who was so welcoming and friendly. He was totally cool with me, blowing all the bubbles in where he was in his little air cabin.
He said, "Thank you for the bubbles."
I know.
Yeah. And then as well, when we were waiting on the other tram, there was like people finishing work. Was that like at 5 o'clock or something?
Yeah. It was maybe even 5:30, yeah, so it was kind of peak hour, yeah.
But she's, Bronwen is like, I think, I mean, you're not like a clown, but you love having fun.
Yeah, having fun is really important to me. It's part of my character. It's just, I think if I couldn't have fun, life wouldn't be worth living, because it's just my authentic self coming out to express itself, really, isn't it?
It was funny. And then also when we got off the tram, up the street a bit, the nose fell off and it rolled underneath the tram. And my immediate thing was, I went under the tram to get it. She's like, no,
I know, like, leave it back. I know, it's just a nose. Someone will find it and be thrilled.
But she said, no, I can get another one. But I said, no, your nose. And then after the tram left and some other cars went by, the nose, it bounced. And then
the breeze from the traffic just spun it and then all the way back into the gutter.
And it came back.
Popped it up, it came back to me. How nice is that, yeah.
So you've been a joyologist for how many years?
About 13 years.
13
years.
I
had my own business. And this is my card, my little...
Called, what's your...
Called Laughterworks Australia. Laughterworksaustralia.com. Check it out. Brand new website.
Cool.
Even though I've been going for about 13 years, I just totally redid the website, so it's a lot more fun, it's a lot more interactive and colourful, and it's got some fun little videos on there, and yeah.
When I'm here in Melbourne, I brought my chakra swing to do some wholesale opportunities here in Melbourne, so it's been brilliant fun, and I've been staying with Bronwen. I'm like, it's been lovely. Bronwen does so many things, like trying to put a label on all that you do, because she also does amazing jewellery, she does arts, she designs clothes,
I made my pants actually.
Her job before, you used to be like a seamstress, or?
Yeah, I was a fashion designer. I was a model before that, but I was a designer for many years, had my own store in Perth in the mall. It was a fabulous, beautiful shop. Everything was all one-off and silk and hand-stitched. Beautiful men's wear and women's wear. Lovely. And and I've made children's leather shoes. I've made handbags. I've made leather outfits and put them in shops to sell and in my own shop. So I've done lots of stuff.
She's very much an inventor. She loves creating things. And some of her jewellery artwork that she was showing me, very inspiring, using the wire.
Yeah, so I just so it's silver-plated wire, and I just bend it around with my tools, and sometimes I make rings, just so that's just silver-plated wire wrapped around and around, and and all sorts of other sort of fabulous rings. That's a little nest. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bird nest. Yeah.
You find that it's quite therapeutic for you when you're doing this at night time?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Like, I really can't just sit in front of the TV for hours and just... I mean... It's nice if you can do that, just to tune out, but I can't do that. I either paint, or I draw, or I sew, or I knit, or I always do something and or make jewellery here, at the table, right where we're sitting right now, actually, and do all sorts of things that I love doing.
So if people want to get it, is your jewellery also details available via your website, or is that?
No, I actually have an Etsy account, Etsy.com. Bronnieblue is the label, Bronnieblue.
Bronnieblue.
And otherwise, if you go to my website, Laughterworks Australia,
you can get
in touch with me anywhere and just say, I want those fabulous earrings, or make me a ring, or something.
Awesome. Yeah, fantastic. So what's you've got some things planned for this year? You do?
Yeah, well, I must say I've actually planning to put out a book again. I've got one half finished. It'll be my fourth book. And if people, I have a book actually. I don't know, which came out about 18 months ago, which is called Courage to be Resilient. I don't know if you can see that. So it's about my life journey, because I grew up in foster homes and was a state ward, in institutions for many years, from the time I was 2 off and on to the time I was 18. So lots of, interesting stuff. My mother was severely mentally unwell, and my father was an alcoholic and pretty much out of control. And there were 7 of us kids, so life was pretty interesting growing up.
Yes.
And some of those stories are, in my book, and along with a whole lot of little tips and strategies to keep getting back up again. So some of my stories.
Some of the work you're doing just now as well. You do you do lots of, let's say, workshops.
I do
laughter workshops.
Yeah.
But also you've been doing quite a bit to do in mental health, or?
Yeah. In fact, my book is being used by a group in Tasmania, Mental Health Carers Tasmania, as a resource manual and workbook. And I've also been invited to be a speaker at different things, mental health organisations with Headspace. And I work mostly with corporate groups as part of conferences, but I love to, and I have done before, gone to women's refuges and worked with them. And I want to help in Australia. I want to work with asylum seekers and refugees. That's a passion I have, and women's prisons. I'd like to do more of that. So I've got lots of things on the ball that we're all juggling all the time, and I do teach juggling workshops as well. Yeah,
it's amazing, isn't it? Like when you, this last week that I've been here staying with Bronwen, and I've been finding out all that it's like it's a whole thing of juggling. Yeah, trying to. I mean, you wear also many hats, but it works. I mean,
exactly, and hopefully all those hats are things that you love doing.
Yes.
Yeah, we have our. But I mean, some of them, when we're in business for ourselves, we have lots of hats that we don't really enjoy wearing, and we're not really that good at. But we're trying, and we're developing all the time, and
every day's a school day.
It is.
Yes.
Something to learn every day.
This painting that's in the backgrounds here. The coexist, like you've. When did you paint this?
Actually, I finished painting that just before Christmas. Christmas 24-25. So she's kind of a.
She's a lady, or?
Well, she's female.
Female.
She's sort of not. She's not West. She's not. Sort of. I like her because you can't really put her into any sort of box.
Nice.
She's not white. She's not black. She's not Chinese. She's not human. She's not alien. She's not any particular religion. Yeah. And she's got her arms behind her back because she's just being instead of doing. Always. Like me, I'm always doing, but she's just being. Yeah, she's just being who she is. Yeah.
I'm loving all the kind of different faiths in the world to coexist.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it doesn't include all religions, so-called religions, but many of them are the more well-known ones. Yeah. And of course the lovely Buddha. Buddhist Om, because I was part of a Buddhist group and lived in temples and stuff for about 10 years. And that was really interesting, taught me a lot about myself. Yeah. Good. Taught me what not to do.
Yes. I know,
a lot of religions
we've
run on blind faith.
I know we've been up sometimes during this week, up to like 2 in the morning, just talking about all kinds of stuff. So she's an awesome chick. Check out her website and her Facebook, Laughterworks Australia Facebook page.
No, it's actually facebook.com/Bronwen Laughter.
Bronwen Laughter.
Bronwen Laughter.
Awesome. So we're going to wrap it up there, and we'll be in touch with another inspirational chat. Or again, Bronwen shares lots of stuff on Facebook too. So come and find me on Facebook and say hello.
Peace. Bye.
Awesome. Thanks.